Hi, I'm Dan Ray with IT Security Guru, here with Shaun Walsh from Emulex. Today we're going to be talking about Endace, the product you apparently bought earlier this year.
Yes, we did.
Tell us a bit about what is Endace and how is it working within Emulex so far?
Sure. So Endace represents the monitor portion of our business strategy of Connect, Monitor, and Manage. And one of the reasons that this is so important to security and to IT operations is that when you have a series of management applications that will send off all sorts of flags, they will tell you that something's wrong, but they don't capture the payload in order to let you examine that and do the forensic level work that you need to know what was really occurring on the network. So what we provide essentially is the equivalent of a DVR for your network. So you have a flag that goes off, and much like when you walk in to record a show, when you hit record, if it's 10 minutes into the show, it'll rewind to the first 10 minutes and give you the whole program. We do the same thing. We enable that application to go, hey, a Splunk flag went off, it goes on here, it says on this channel, start recording 10 minutes ago, and then keep recording until I tell you to stop. Then you can take a snapshot of that data and then use Wireshark or other tools that you would normally use to do the deep forensic examination. And what we've seen in terms of value proposition is that with that, people are able to not only understand that an error occurred, but know the specifics of that error and how to adjust their parameters on their systems to prevent those in the future.
It's lovely because it's having these alerts come up, but sometimes if you're not able to drill down into what actually happened, it's just a flag ring. It's nothing more than that. And exactly. That's what you're aiming to achieve with this.
Right. It's complete the other half of the equation. You're aware that something's going on. Now you have the ability to understand what it was and then make a business decision about what your changes need to be going forward.
Sure. And also the other thing I thought about was this idea of a video recorder for the network. You can kind of go back. How far can you go back?
Well, that depends. How many channels you're recording and that sort of thing. But generally speaking, the goal here is to have 72 hours of recording. So you can leave on Friday night. If something occurs, you don't have to worry about it until Monday morning.
Absolutely. So security is always awake. So yeah. Yes. So going forward then, how do you see this fitting in with the product range? Is it, are you working around this or is it a separate part of the business?
So it's an independent part of the business, but it's part of an integrated strategy. So when you look at the attributes of what does it take to connect a server or a device to a network, there's a certain class of networking functions you need. Then it goes into the switching infrastructure, and in there are dozens of appliances that do various forms of firewall and other sorts of things. Yeah. And what we are is a complementary technology that records on command for the network. And that allows you to do examination on that. And then of course we have our cards at the other end. So as we look at growing trends like software-defined networking, we look at other sorts of security, regulatory issues, we're a parallel track of services that are applied to the existing networking and security infrastructure. And we work in partnership with hundreds of different applications that are out there.
Very good, and that's going forward with it.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Thanks very much.